for Smackdown Live. Come home, show off the Backlash, the first pay-per-view Smackdown of the series. And we're here in New Orleans, baby. And we're ready to kick things off again. So we have a packed show coming for you guys, and there's a whole lot going. Why are the lights going? Oh my! It's finally happening, ladies and gentlemen, bitches. The clock is counting down, but is your boy in the building? Yeah! Chris Jericho! Look at the pimp handle. The hand is just hanging. The hand is just hanging. Y2J, Chris Jericho, has finally showed his face here on Smackdown Live, ladies and gentlemen. It's finally happening. Look at your boy swag though. He took his time, he waited a month. What he's been doing, but the fans have popped for your man's go. Chris Jericho, I ain't booked him in action. I didn't even know he was going to be around tonight. But he is, as we can see. So I don't know if he wants an opponent or if he's just here to adjust the crowd. Your boy out high just goes with the ring, the ropes and shit. Smackdown Live has Jericho in the building. Now everybody can sit their asses on their seats. And they could be happy and rejoice again because Y2J is here to stay. Now you want to know, I've been getting a lot of questions as I take my luggage to my flights and I go here and I fly there. And a lot of people ask me, Chris, why have you not appeared on Smackdown Live yet? Where have you been? What's been happening? The story is, it's all down to them stupid idiots over there on NXT. Now, as you know, as you've all seen, Chris Jericho had dominated NXT, WCW, whatever it is, here, there, KFC, McDonald's. I dominate. I own it all. But in this draft, NXT decided they didn't need Chris Jericho anymore. But let me tell you something, that was the biggest mistake you could ever make. Because NXT will never be the same again. And if I'm completely honest with you, I've been sitting at home, I've been watching Smackdown Live, NXT, TakeOver, Backlash, and I'm not impressed. NXT got a champion, yeah, he rode me up, but he can't even defend his belt. He's losing his match and count out. Smackdown Live, I mean, it's simple. They were the best show last year, but they don't have Jericho until today. So, if Smackdown Live was good last year, just imagine what's gonna happen when Y2J steps inside the ring to wrestle. But right now, in all seriousness, Y2J, I have something to get off of my mind. To NXT, to everybody over there, we all know what happened last year. I carried the whole brand for the bad part of the year. I defended my belt back to back, Hell in a Cell, 6 men, 4 men, whoever it was. They just wanted to get me down from the top of the world. They knew the Y2J was bigger than the brand, and everybody came to see Jericho. And I tell you what, I made NXT, I made WCW my home. And when I wasn't drafted there, I was a little bit disappointed. I mean, I'd become settled in, I was comfortable. But now, what I have to say is, to Wolfie, to Jam, whatever you want to call it, you stupid idiot. You know, you want to know what happens when you don't draft Chris Jericho? You want to know what happens when you choose Bobby Roode over Y2J? You want to know what happens? Wolfie, Jam, WCW, NXT. You just made the list. Oh my God. Wolfie! My boy Wolfie! You just made the list. Chris Jericho's brought the list to Smackdown Live and you is on it. My boy is done with you. He doesn't even want anything to do with you. And we have some tag team action coming up now.
WWE Universe! Don't you dare be sour! Clap for your longest reigning tag champs and feel the power!
Let me not even say, let me not talk too much. Let me just groove to the moves that they put. We got a New Day coming out. We got tag team action. New Day are, of course, #1 contenders for the Revival's Tag Team Championship. Since the American Alpha didn't, I said it again, the American Alpha. Since American Alpha couldn't get the job done at Backlash, the New Day are going to be able to use their rematch clause at the next pay-per-view, which we will announce next week here on Smackdown Live. The New Day coming out, and they're going to have some opponents. They're going to warm up. I mean, it's the same story. You go warm up. Get yourself into some match fitness. And hopefully we get a good show because they're going up against some tough opponents tonight. And some opponents making their debuts here on SmackDown Live. The beat! No! When the beat drops! Wait. That beat though. These are just some real G's. Some real gangsters up in WWE. Look, why they taking so long? My man came out like, shh. My bad, let me shush. I'm trying to let JoJo do her thing, but I don't know if y'all can even hear her. We got Uce! Some day one-ish coming down. The Usos versus the New Day. 2-on-2. Big E and Kofi versus Jimmy and Jay. Of course, there isn't a third Uce. That's why it's Jimmy and Jay, because I don't even know why I even had to say that. But let's go ahead and get into it. The Usos versus the New Day. I don't know what's on the line, really. I mean, if the Usos could get win over the #1 contenders, then I guess they deserve a championship shot. That's just common booking knowledge, no? But common booking sense. Kofi Kingston always looks high as hell on this game. The dude looks like he is absolutely stoned. Kofi Kingston. He got straight in there with the goddamn trumpet. Bruh, Kofi, listen. Okay, there we go. I was thinking for a second that I might have accidentally selected Kofi in the matchup process. Hiccups. No. In the matchup process is what I was trying to say. Because my boy was just standing there for a whole while. I don't even know who's in the ring right now. Same story every time with the Usos. I don't know who's in the ring facing off against Kofi right now. But at some point we may find out. And once we find out, it'll be a lot easier because one of them got braids now. Stereo super kicks! Your boy, listen. Kofi might be dead. Pin him. I don't know why you wouldn't pin after them super kicks. The way my boy, he didn't even crumble. Like usually when you get super kick, you kind of collapse. My boy just flew back, landed on the back of his neck. We got Uce 2 in the ring now, as they get off to a good start right now. But it could be a different story when Big E manages to get inside the ring. Former NXT champion Big E was. People seem to forget that. Ooh, every member of the New Day, they can go inside the ring one-on-one. That's an interesting thing about them. Kofi early on in the match going for a hot tag. Big E is inside, and we're gonna see how Big E can. Never mind. So my man got Samoan dropped. Uce really just popped Big E up into the air and shut down the whole hot tag. Doesn't even matter anymore. Uce tags in. Uce, we have a nice show going on for you guys. Coming up later on today, we have a rematch of what we saw at Backlash. And Samoa Joe is going to go head-to-head with Shinsuke Nakamura. Shinsuke wanted an immediate rematch. He wants to go with Samoa Joe again tonight. They're going to go head to head. We're going to make it happen. And also, Baron Corbin's going to get a chance to get himself another shot at AJ Styles Championship. I told Baron Corbin, I was reluctant to give him another shot. But I said if he could defeat a superstar of my choosing later on tonight, he can have another shot at AJ Styles WWE Championship. But if he gets that shot, if he gets that opportunity, and he does not beat AJ Styles, he will not be able to challenge for the belt again for as long as he is champion. Meanwhile, inside the ring, Uce gets a tag into Uce, and it is a hot tag. He is flying right now inside the ring. New Day and Usos are going. They're going right now. As Big E is taken down inside the ring, Xavier Woods not looking too pleased with what he's seeing inside the ring right now, and he stopped going with that trumpet right now. I forgot. What's the trumpet's name? It ain't even it's a trombone. That's it. It's a trombone. Ask me if I know the difference. Go on, ask me. Ask me if I know the difference. I don't know the damn difference. Trumpet and a trombone. So they would say that's just like you asking me if I know the difference between a turtle and a tortoise. Like, I don't even know if there really is a difference. I just feel like... let me not get into that, man. I'm going to look stupid as hell off on YouTube. The Usos taking it to Big E. Regardless of what happens tonight, the New Day will face the Revival at... I was about to say at Super Kick Central. Big E reversed. He was going to go for a suplex. But Usos are one step ahead. But as I was saying, regardless of what happens, we are going to see the Revival defend their championships against the New Day, but we may see the Usos get a shot later on down the line if they can get a victory over New Day. Try to get behind New Day though. You see them clapping. New Day rocks. Huge display of strength right now from Uso, having Big E Langston all up on his shoulders and carrying him around the ring, and a cannonball from Uce. Big E is just dragging himself towards his corner, but Uce is not letting it happen. Crowd really getting behind New Day right now, though. Not seeming to have the kind of effect that they want. Usos trying to get the crowd onto their side, even though they really have lost the crowd. The crowd don't really mess with the Usos anymore, but they're still trying to take them away from the New Day. Salty behavior if I ever seen it. We're gonna have a long episode for you guys today. Long episode of Smackdown Live, getting matches in. I know you guys don't mind them long episodes. A lot of you were actually prefer the long episodes. What's Uce going for right now? A little bit of a hip attack, bringing out moves of old. Usos. And absolutely dominating Big E Langston right now. And he goes for the cover on the boy. 2. And Big E gets the kick out. Well, he needs to get the tag. That's what he needs to look for. Kofi did take a huge amount of damage before getting that tag. So he might be a little bit fresh still. And Big E is far from it as Uce draws blood from the big man. They used their hot tag just too early though. The hot tag was used too early. Oh, my boy! Listen, my boy tried to go for the big ending out of nowhere, and it was countered. And again, another one. I thought you only got one hot tag per match, but Kofi Kingston is in the ring. He said no. He said skirt to any rules. A second hot tag of the match, and Kofi takes down Uso one more time and heads up to the top rope. You mean the top shelf? Oh my God, I'm out here making private jokes, and y'all don't even know what I'm saying. Kofi Kingston, super kick! My boy! If that is the way this match ends, arm sleep. 2. Oh, kick out! The chemistry is just too lit. These two put on great match after great match in real life, and they are doing it here. Oh man. The crowd's still trying to get behind New Day though. But this match might be over soon as the Usos hit the splash. Big E's not even on the apron yet. He slides into the ring. 1, 2, and Big E breaks it up. And see on the outside, Xavier Woods pulled the referee outside the ring. My boys cheating. They cheating now. Referee gets back in the ring. And New Day were just seconds. They were just seconds away from losing this match. Man, this has me thinking. I'm gonna have to do the Usos versus New Day at pay-per-view. I'm gonna have to make these guys go at it. Listen, what we're looking for the Usos to win this and the New Day to win the championships. Then we get the Usos versus New Day in the next pay-per-view. Well, the pay-per-view after. But Usos heading up to the top rope one more time off the top shelf. And he goes for the cover straight away. 1, 2, and Biggie again in to break it up, and Usos says not again, as he sends Biggie tumbling outside the ring. The Usos are looking strong as ever right now in their Smackdown debuts. We saw their change of attitude last season towards the end as they came back. They wasn't happy with the lack of chances they were getting, the lack of opportunity. And now they're taking the opportunity with both hands, it seems, and absolutely making it count. Uso with a big knee to the lower back. Damn, I mean, he actually got a few crowd members to actually get behind him right there. The crowd's so fickle. Goddamn crowd so fickle. He came with the Rock DDT. That's the DDT. The Rock had that DDT where you wouldn't even mind if it finished the match. Like if the Rock DDT'd someone and then got a 3 count off it, you wouldn't even be surprised. My boy, listen. The Rock has the best DDT ever. No debate. Better than anyone who had a DDT as a finisher. They ain't even up for debate. This is actually going to be a long ass episode because we got more matches than usual, and this match is going to be long as hell. Who the crowd chanting for? I think they said Kofi. Kofi's getting his ass beat right now. New Day are not looking great. The Usos are all over them inside the ring. It's Usos with another neck breaker. But my boy has stayed down. And all the effort that this match has taken out of Usos. He's crawling over to Kofi. I think he's going to put an arm over and go for the cover. 1, 2, 3. The Usos have defeated the New Day. Kofi Kingston is done. What a matchup here on Smackdown Live. You see the super kick dodge. Listen, this match was absolutely insane for an opener. I thought it was over right there when Usos connected with that super kick. Look at it. Bow! He said bow! New Day almost lost it there. I mean, all the highlights are of the Usos. And they deserve that victory. A well-deserved win for the Usos. They look good as ever on their debut for Season 2. I mean, if they perform like that, I don't know if there's any team who could pick up a win against these guys. What we have, this match, I don't even, bruh, I come into the match, I'm ready to introduce Becky Lynch. She already in the ring for some reason. She's facing off against Charlotte today. Lord, you know what? That's deep. That is deep. That is deep because you know what? Like, I was quite excited to see Charlotte go. It's deep. I was ready to see Charlotte versus Becky Lynch. I wanted to see Charlotte in action. Asuka has taken her out. I swear to God, I didn't do any Becky Lynch, and this has happened. Like literally, y'all saw it. Y'all saw what happened. I mean, we come out the loading screen straight to that. Becky Lynch is already in the ring. I would have thought if they're gonna do that, they would have at least showed Becky Lynch like enter the ring first. Now we could have made this a championship match, but like it just won't count if they actually make it a championship match. Like the belts won't change hand because going into the match there wasn't a championship match. You know what I'm saying? But bruh, Asuka, we might just do it. You know, like I don't actually know. It's a bit late to make it a championship match though. So I guess we'll just let these two go at it. That's how it is. Asuka's come down here. She wants revenge on Becky Lynch, who obviously took her championship. So Becky Lynch didn't even get to come down to the ring with the belt right. Like how? That's not fair. They took away her time to shine. But you know what? It is what it is, bro. Asuka had something else in mind. She didn't want to sit there and watch something else go there with Becky Lynch. Charlotte is not going to be happy with that because she was obviously ready to make her debut for Series 2. Or season 2, shall I say. I keep getting series and season and stuff, and you know how it goes. These two obviously faced off at Backlash.
Look at Asuka stalking her.
Becky Lynch got the victory. Asuka coming off that second rope right there with a big drop kick to Becky Lynch. The Irish Lash Kicker going for a cover early. And a kick out there from Becky Lynch. Asuka for both of these superstars, former champions. Becky Lynch obviously became a 2-time champion after defeating Asuka. Now Asuka's looking to become the same if she could pick up a win over Becky Lynch at the next pay-per-view using her I was going to say release clause, her rematch clause. Now again, I know what the pay-per-view is going to be, but we aren't going to unveil that till next week. I mean, it's not a big deal, but you know, I lied. You know what? I lied. I'm going to be real. I lied. I don't know what it's going to be. I have an idea. I haven't decided fully, so I ain't going to tell you any names because I'm in the process of confirming. Asuka again going for the cover though. She really just wants a victory over Becky Lynch. Now this could go really wrong though if she's to lose this match. That could hit her confidence hard. Now I know Asuka is the type of superstar who never really loses confidence. I mean, she's very, very confident in her ability. So I mean, a loss after the way she's come down here on her hype and the way her face is just being slammed into them turnbuckles. Surprised she doesn't have a W on her forehead after all of that. But boy, like I say, a loss could really hit her hard. Becky Lynch hangs her up on the top rope. The top shelf. Becky Lynch heading up to that middle rope. And she is feeling herself. Feeling herself. I need to get her out of this attire for good. And she hits a drop kick of her own. This attire is terrible for Becky Lynch. And look at Asuka playing possum. Playing possum inside the ring right there. Now it took 2 disarmers to finish the match in Backlash. We didn't see an Asuka lock. Will one Asuka lock be enough to finish this match if she can get in? That's always the question. If she can lock in the Asuka lock, she can really make anybody tap. That's how I feel. She's got Becky Lynch up on her shoulders right where she wants her. And look at the way she slammed her up against the turnbuckle. Asuka has really always been an aggressive superstar, but that aggression that aggression has really raised the bar as she's turned against the WWE Universe. Really becoming, I mean, she was definitely a fan favorite. Everybody loved her. You can't not love her because of what she could do inside the ring, but her attitude has really gone sour over these last few months. Especially, well, since coming up to Raw, really. Since coming from Impact Wrestling, stepping up to Raw, her attitude has really gone a bit sour, I have to be honest with you guys. She's got Becky Lynch in a tough position right there. Becky Lynch is able to escape, and they come face to face again, and Asuka, one more time, sending Becky Lynch into the corner. What's she gonna do? In a rough position. Asuka really, look at her just driving the foot into the face of the champion. The champion's not looking so good right now. Asuka dragging her around the ring. I thought she was going to try and give her a taste of her own medicine. Drive her forehead into the rope. Into the turnbuckle. She takes her down and drives a drop kick to the back of her neck instead. And look at the fans. Look at them. Showing what they think of Asuka. Almost everyone in the arena with the thumbs down, and they're still going. Becky Lynch fighting back. They like that one though, but it's not gonna go for too long. Oh, Becky Lynch, let me not talk too soon, baby. Inverted DDT from the champion. These two are looking good. Let me tell you that. Becky Lynch, exploder suplex, sending Asuka across the ring. Sending Asuka across the ring. I'm waiting for Asuka to get up. We're going to see a disarmer again. The move that put Asuka away. Are we going to see Becky Lynch defeat Asuka for the second time in a week? Are we going to... I think Asuka might be good. She's escaped. Asuka escapes the... I almost said Asuka escapes the Asuka lock. She escapes the disarmer. It gets put straight... No. Taste of your own medicine right there again. Inverted DDT this time from Asuka with the reversal. And a big strike to the lower back of WWE Women's Champion. Smackdown Live, the only place where you can get this kind of action. Women's wrestling only here. Not on no goddamn NXT. I would brag. I mean, I would brag and boast and slander NXT the way they try and slander SmackDown Live, but I don't need to. Like, everybody knows we won season 1, so we're winning, you know? 2, and a kick out from Asuka. I mean, you know, like, we won. We're already winning. So, I mean, it shows the way they talk about our show that they really ain't got nothing in the bag. I mean, they're trying to play catch up. It takes a while inside the ring. I'm kind of regretting booking so many matches, I ain't gonna lie to you, because these matches are, I mean, they feel like they're going on for a while. Meanwhile, inside the ring, this one might be over soon as Asuka hits the attack on Becky Lynch and she hooks her leg. It's a 1, 2, and a kick out from the champion. 2 brilliant matches we're seeing here on SmackDown Live so far. And Asuka is not finished by any capacity. Becky Lynch slowly getting up to her feet and sprinting towards Asuka, taking her down for the pin. 2, 3, and Becky Lynch steals a victory over Asuka. Look at her, she got the roll-up victory on Asuka. Asuka was getting ready to look for the Asuka lock, you just know it. Many would consider this an upset, apparently. Asuka's back to her feet after that roll-up, trying to attack Becky Lynch, but Becky Lynch for her right hands sends Asuka outside the ring. And Becky Lynch, the WWE Women's Champion, is all fired up. Oh my god, WWE actually, 2K came in clutch with some cutscenes for one. Lord Jesus. And now can I actually introduce a match this time, or is someone else going to come and drag my scheduled opponent down to the ring? I might have to have words with Asuka. Like, I scheduled that match. You going to come out here and mess it all up. Well, a match that certainly is not getting messed up. Samoa Joe, at Samoa Joe, weight class, heavyweight, higher, 6'2", hometown, I don't even know. Samoa Joe is coming down to the ring. This match is not going to be interrupted. It's these 2 superstars. I mean, I feel like if anyone interrupted this match, they would get their ass beat in the middle of it. Because these 2 superstars want to get their hands on each other again. Shinsuke Nakamura willing to give it to him straight away. He wanted Samoa Joe inside that ring straight away, and that's exactly what Shinsuke Nakamura told me. And I mean, Samoa Joe, you know Sam Joe, he ain't the type of dude to ever turn down a fight. So, I mean, this match was bound to happen as soon as Shinsuke asked for it. Let's go ahead and get your boy into the ring. This entrance, though, you already know we're gonna skip it, because my boy wants the slow motion walk to the ring, take up everybody's time doing his thing. I don't even know why I wanna sing. I'm dropping balls and I think my name is Sting. Listen, I'm out here dropping mixtape. Someone needs to drop a fire-ass verse to this beat. Shinsuke Nakamura, Shinsuke heavyweight class, light heavyweight, hype. I can't get past hype. Someone needs to drop a fire-ass verse to this beat, though. Like, listen, if you could do that, then you know you're a talented-ass rapper. It's that simple. Like, you gotta be talented as hell to drop a fire verse of rap to this. I mean, I feel like this bit right here, you can drop a little 1-2-1-2. Why am I talking about rap? Let's go ahead and get... We out here on SmackDown Live talking about dropping a beat to Shinsuke Nakamura's song. I can't even remember what the... Is it Red Sun or something? I don't know. But damn, it's already time. It's already happening inside the ring. Samoa Joe, Shinsuke. And they oh, Shinsuke with the strength. I thought that would easily be Samoa Joe getting the advantage right there. Oh, Shinsuke Nakamura doing his thing, backing up, and he's gonna say, "Bring it, Joe!" Slicks the hair back. Samoa Joe looks at him and says, "Alright." And they go again. Shinsuke Nakamura might be fired up for this one. He might be ready to beat Samoa Joe as he gets him down to the canvas. Damn, what kind of this shit is crazy. Shinsuke Nakamura, what has changed between Sunday at Backlash and tonight? We'll have to wait and see. Like, why, if he could lose a match just this Sunday, what has changed between then and now for him to feel like he could get a victory over Samoa Joe? They put on an amazing match. Match of the night. Voted for by me. Match of the night they put on at Backlash. If they could do anything nearly the same, we got another great match, because that Asuka versus Becky Lynch match was brilliant, and that Usos versus New Day match was definitely brilliant. We get another one. We're on for a 5-star episode of Smackdown Live. We still got Baron Corbin to face off against an opponent of my choosing. And let me tell you something. I've chosen. I know who it's going to be. Y'all going to have to wait and see. Bars, mixtape. I told you again. But yeah, it's not going to be easy for Baron Corbin. Like I said, if he could pick up a victory over this superstar, he will face AJ Styles at the next coming pay-per-view. And that will be his last chance at the WWE Championship. If he can't, we'll have to find a new competitor. We're going to have to find somebody else, somebody. But, boy, I would give it to the person who's facing Baron Corbin. Obviously, if he beats the #1 contender, or possible #1 contender, maybe deserves a chance. But that's too easy. One victory is not enough to get yourself a championship shot. But we'll wait and see how things go. As Shinsuke Nakamura hooks the leg of Samoa Joe. 2 count. Sam Joe is able to get Shinsuke off of him early. Big kick to the lower back of Shinsuke. I don't feel like he used enough of his striking prowess in that match at Backlash. If he pulls a little bit more of that out tonight, he should be able to walk out here with a victory over Samoa Joe. But it is never easy against a man as aggressive, as angry as Samoa Joe. Shinsuke Nakamura just ate that right hand from Samoa Joe though. Absolutely firmed it. Made it look like light work. As Joe is taken down in the corner. Nakamura heading up to that middle rope. He's some distance away though, and he fought better of it. Would have been hard to reach Samoa Joe, and he gave Samoa Joe just a little bit too much time to recover right there. And he hits Shinsuke Nakamura, with a big back suplex, just sending him flying around the ring there, Samoa Joe. Here we go again, another suplex. Really getting his way into the match now, as he's just sending Shinsuke Nakamura around this ring for fun. And a big elbow right to the forehead. And he's going for a cover of his own. Is that going to be enough to put Shinsuke away? No, it's not. Just about enough for a 1 count in this ring, in these streets. In these 2K streets. We're looking at like an hour-long episode for you guys. Let me just tell you that. Maybe just under an hour. We'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see. Tell me what you think of me. I don't know why I'm trying to drop bars every time. Like, I'm not a rapper. I'm not good. Inside the ring, Samoa Joe. Really, I mean, if he could beat Shinsuke again, that's building some sort of reputation. He's working on that neck, and you know exactly why he's working on that neck. That coquina clutch. All it took was one at Backlash to put Shinsuke asleep. And it could take the same big roundhouse kick from Shinsuke Nakamura. That's what I'm talking about with the strikes. And a sit-out powerbomb from Shinsuke on Samoa Joe. You can see he felt that. Felt it. Right hand thrown at Samoa Joe by Shinsuke. Samoa Joe counters it and takes the offense to Shinsuke, who sends Joe into the corner and follows him up with a big knee right into the abdomen. And he's going to follow it up. I thought he was going to go for a sit-out powerbomb, but he really didn't need to. Same effect. Here's Samoa Joe throwing some right hands at Shinsuke. Shinsuke Nakamura with a big knee to counter. And he's going to go for his own back suplex. And you see the way Joe's neck landed on the canvas right there. That was not a good landing for Samoa Joe right there. That one had to hurt. Suplex again from Shinsuke Nakamura. These are just suplexing each other around. German, listen. Have some chill. These guys really don't like each other, man. The history, you could just sense it in the ring that they don't like each other. They don't want to be in the ring with each other. They don't want to deal with each other. They just want to hurt each other. I mean, I get they technically have to be in the ring to hurt each other. Shinsuke Nakamura here. Let's start some kind of Sister Abigail variant. Heading up to the middle rope now and jumping off, barely connected with Samoa Joe. Was you drunk, Shinsuke? That why you come to the ring like that every time? I mean, it makes sense. Shinsuke Nakamura, Irish whipping Joe onto the apron. Big right. Oh no, we've seen this. We've seen this. This is not good for anyone's back. Samoa Joe just straight. I mean, he just recovered and sent Shinsuke face first into that turnbuckle. What is Joe planning here? Oh, no! Power bomb onto the hard concrete. JoJo, what's good? Hey, JoJo. They really replaced Jillian. Just replaced her. I said Jillian, bro, again. You know what? Let me be real. I don't even know her name. I don't know if it's Jillian or Lillian at this point. I always say one. I mean, I always get mixed up. I say both. I don't know. Shinsuke Nakamura about to get this action back inside, though. I thought we were about to see a counter. I'm not even gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie to you. Shinsuke Nakamura going for the pin. One. Barely. It's not enough. You gotta be kidding me. Continues to work on Samoa Joe inside the ring, though. Lifts him up to his feet. Gets him up on his shoulders, and Joe is in the back. Oh, and these dudes just love doing that. Hanging their opponent up on the ropes. It's not good. It's not nice. That could seriously hurt someone. Bro, fuck up your larynx. Samoa Joe back up to his feet and back into the match, though. Back into contention. He's got Shinsuke in yet another power possession. My boys, no, you can't steal someone's move like that. My man just buckle bombed Shinsuke. Oh, he's gonna throw him around the ring again. These guys, no respect for each other. No remorse, just lifting each other up like ragdolls, especially Samoa Joe. Lifting Shinsuke up like a doll, just throwing him around. We're gonna see another buckle bomb. No, he's turning it around, and face first goes Shinsuke Nakamura. Lucky he dropped to a seated position, because he would have ate that goddamn enziguri. Joe with a kick to the stomach. Shinsuke sends Joe into the corner. Looked like Shinsuke was scratching Joe's back. Joe retaliates again. Up to his feet goes Shinsuke. Joe sends Shinsuke into that opposing corner. I think we all know what we're going to see right here. Enziguri to the back of your head, man. Enziguri to the back of your head. Followed up by some kicks. And Shinsuke Nakamura sent down there flying across the ring with them kicks. Samoa Joe might be sensing the end of this match. Where is he taking Shinsuke? Irish Whip. Not Irish Whip. Snapmare. Takes down Shinsuke. Elbows to the top of the head, though. Samoa Joe just done his signature. He must be storing. Oh, there it goes. He's waiting for it. Samoa Joe is ready. My boy is... Oh, you turned around backwards. It's a wrap. You should have turned with your face to Joe. My boy is in that coquina clutch. The same move that made him tap a backlash, and Samoa Joe makes Shinsuke tap again. What a match again. These guys... Listen. Smackdown Live turning up this week with some brilliant matches. Shinsuke Nakamura, some action outside. And this is the beginning of the end. Brilliant agility from a man that size. When Samoa Joe was stalking Shinsuke, he turned up the wrong way round. He presented his back to Joe. Pause if needed. And that coquina clutch is enough to put any man to sleep. And that's exactly what he done. Samoa Joe getting himself another victory over Shinsuke Nakamura. Oh, listen. He didn't see him. Seth Rollins here on Smackdown Live. What beef does he have to pick with Samoa Joe interrupting his victory celebration? Is just, I don't know names anymore. Schoolboy super kick from Seth Rollins, and now his tables have turned. Samoa Joe's the one being stalked now. Got him from behind. King Slayer knee. And the fans don't even know what's happened right now, but they're happy to see Seth Rollins. I can't see. Seth Rollins out of nowhere lands the King Slayer knee on Samoa Joe. My bad. I don't know what's happening anymore. After Samoa Joe picked up another victory over Shinsuke, but why? Why is Seth Rollins out here? Oh man, it's time for the main event, ladies and gentlemen. Woo! It's absolutely crazy. Like I said, it's time for the main event, but before we get into that, I just want to remind you guys to go ahead and check out everything that we've been seeing recently. NXT, of course, up yesterday. Matter of fact, no, NXT up today. My bad, it's actually going up today on the same day as Smackdown Live for the first time in this co-op universe mode. NXT TakeOver was this past weekend. Also, Backlash on the channel, Impact Wrestling, and newly debuting Progress Wrestling, the development show for NXT. This co-op universe mode just gets a little bit bigger. It's the best co-op universe mode there is for Wwe 2K18. And make sure you stick around to see everything there is in this universe mode. And look, we got a look at Samoa Joe right after this. Just coming back from backstage after getting his ass beat. He ain't happy, bro. And we have one half of American Alpha, formerly, well, not formerly, just recently defeated at Backlash. American Alpha versus Revival. Maybe they're out here to challenge Revival again to another match, but we know what's going on. I mean, the Usos, New Day, they're all in the picture. When I first formed a tag team, American Alpha, I didn't fully know what to expect. We've had a number of matches since, with varying levels of success, championships here, championships there. I've been thinking about it lately, and I would love for my partner to join me out here inside the ring. And Chad Gable does exactly that, my boy. American Alpha, I thought he was going to come and call out the Revival, or at least a member of the Revival. Chad Gable seems happy enough to see Jason Jordan. Jason Jordan happy enough to see his partner join him inside the ring. They're both going to call him out together. What the hell is this? You're out here yelling like a maniac, getting everyone weirded out. What's the deal, Jason? Let's get out in the open. What's the problem? I mean, I know we lost this past week, but I'm ready to go again right now. It's become abundantly clear to me, Chad, that I'm the only one who cares about success in this pair. I take this tag team seriously like I do all matters in this life. Wrestling, the most important. You, though, you just don't seem to care, do you? Do you have any idea how hard it is for me to carry this team? I know you've had a lot on your mind lately, Jason, but we haven't exactly been seeing eye to eye, but that just happens sometimes. Everyone gets into a rut, but we can still do this. We have so much potential. Don't be so quick to give up and lose all of your hope. I thought we was going to go for them championships again. Look, I just don't think I want to be a part of this team anymore. It's rough out there when we're not succeeding. And to be honest, I want to try my own journey. We can still be friends. I mean, I don't mind talking or hanging out during off time. I just don't want to tag anymore. You understand that, right? We're cool. I don't need you on my side if I've got the WWE Universe behind me. They are my tag partners. You think it sounds funny what happens when I said we're at the top of the WWE, and you're sitting there telling people you used to be in the cool crowd with us? Listen, I don't know what Jason Jordan is talking about anymore. I ain't even gonna lie to you, bro. Jason Jordan has just absolutely, I mean, your boy just giving up on his partner. I don't really know what's happening, but it seems like American Alpha are breaking up. Jason Jordan kind of strayed off the topic towards the end there, but that's how it seems. And now it's time for the main event, and now it's time to tell you who I got ready, lined up to face Baron Corbin. Eddie was in the building tonight. I passed him in the locker room. I said, Eddie, my boy Eddie, I got a little task for you. He said, anything for my boy. I didn't even have to say nothing. He said, say no more. And now here we are. Eddie Guerrero is going to face off against Baron Corbin. So listen. Eddie Guerrero beats Baron Corbin today. You know what's going to happen? If Eddie Guerrero beats Baron Corbin today, of course, Baron Corbin is not going to get his championship shot. But Eddie Guerrero will get a #1 contenders match for AJ Styles WWE Championship. That sounds fair? Sounds fair to me. That's what will happen. So, I mean, both of these superstars are wrestling for a chance to face AJ Styles at the next pay-per-view. Baron Corbin, of course, if he does get there, that will be his last chance his third and final attempt to take the belt off of AJ Styles. Eddie Guerrero is here in the building, the Smackdown Live here in New Orleans. Gotta love this guy, man. Gotta love Eddie. Gotta love Eddie. He's definitely up there as my favorite. Listen, it's weird when people talk about their favorite wrestlers. Eddie Guerrero is rarely ever up there. I remember like sometime last year, me and WOLF3EY were actually talking about our favorite wrestlers. And it's weird that Eddie Guerrero didn't come up until I brought him up. I think WOLF3EY said his favorite wrestler was Shawn Michaels or something. I mean, I like Shawn Michaels, but I wouldn't say he's my favorite. He's never really been my favorite. I mean, my favorites, Jeff Hardy, Eddie Guerrero. I mean, it's that simple. But we ain't here to talk about our favorite wrestlers. That's just a little bit of information. Baron Corbin, what do y'all think? Should we bring Baron Corbin's new theme song into the universe? I don't know. I've never had a problem with this one. I don't really know why they changed it. But it is what it is, bro. Baron Corbin ready to come. He's got a stern look on his face. He knows what's on the line for him today. If he doesn't win this, he says goodbye to his WWE Championship opportunities. So that's what both of these superstars are fighting for. Again, if Eddie Guerrero wins, we'll give him a #1 contendership match next week. I don't know who it will be against, but we'll find someone who, I mean, maybe deserves a #1 contendership shot. But that's about as simple as it can go. Eddie Guerrero straight down. Baron Corbin coming straight out with aggression of all sorts. Aggression of all kinds. It's Baron Corbin keeping Eddie Guerrero down early on. Look at my boy. Baron Corbin taking it to Eddie. Big suplex from Baron Corbin. And you can see that hurt Eddie Guerrero. Off to a slow start. The Lion, listen, I'm really about to take this move out of this man's inventory. Stop disrespecting my superstars. That's what you get when you try and disrespect. Listen, look at the height difference between Eddie Guerrero and Baron Corbin right there. It's Eddie Guerrero with a beautiful reversal takedown onto Baron Corbin. But look at the size difference. I was not expecting a size difference this big as Eddie Guerrero going for an early cover. Baron Corbin is able to kick out that one. The kick to the lower back of Baron Corbin though as Eddie Guerrero finally started to get himself into the matchup. Big European uppercut from Eddie. One of the most beautiful wrestlers we've ever seen in the business. Most entertaining. He had it all. Charisma, character. The man really was the complete wrestler. Look at the size difference. Oh my God. How tall is Eddie Guerrero, man? I thought he was bigger than that. Oh, damn, bro. This dude, the size difference is insane. I was not expecting that when I hollered at Eddie. I mean, we saw him in the locker room. He didn't look that small. That's insane. I mean, I know Baron Corbin is a tall dude. But, bruh. Eddie Guerrero sending Baron Corbin head first into that apron. Referee's count hits a 6. And Eddie Guerrero gets the action back inside the ring. Baron Corbin looking a little bit sluggish. I mean, he came to a very surprising defeat against AJ Styles at Backlash. I wasn't expecting it to be so decisive from the Phenomenal One as he continues his WWE Championship reign. That's why I was a little bit reluctant to give Baron Corbin an instant title shot again. You gotta earn it. Because he sure didn't earn any respect of mine in that match against AJ Styles. Here we go. Eddie Guerrero sending Baron Corbin over the top rope, and he's going to follow up and send him outside. And again, Eddie Guerrero's going to follow him. Baron Corbin barely looks like he even knows where he is right now. Eddie Guerrero off the middle rope, and Eddie fired up right now. Springboard outside to the outside. I said, listen, outside to the outside is what it is. But Eddie Guerrero is putting on a show for these fans here in New Orleans. And again, working on that leg. Why is he working on that? He had a leg submission, did he? No, I can't even remember right now. It wasn't a figure 4. Did he have like a sharpshooter he did or something? Can't really remember at this point. Referee count hits 5. Eddie Guerrero, it's about time to get Baron Corbin back inside the ring again. I ain't gonna lie, I'm always so paranoid for these countouts in this game. Because sometimes these guys just have no no actual intention to get back into the ring. I mean, sometimes they got the intention, it just doesn't really work out. But sometimes they just completely ain't bothered to get back into the ring. Baron Corbin lifting Eddie Guerrero up to his feet, still in control of this right now. Being able to feel confident by the looks of it. It seems like Baron Corbin is growing in confidence just a little bit. As he's taking Eddie Guerrero up. Oh my god, he's going up the top shelf. Baron Corbin, look at how high they are. Baron, look, they were extended on that top rope. Full standing, no crouch lesson. And the higher size of Baron Corbin, that has to have hurt. Eddie Guerrero is in a world of trouble right now. Baron Corbin is starting to settle in this match. Look at him. Got Eddie Guerrero up on his shoulders. And again, another superstar. Oh my god. That scared the fuck out of me, man. Oh my god, my boy, Bray Wyatt. We haven't seen Bray Wyatt since the last encounter with Baron Corbin. And there's just that big girl. Where's the ref? What did Bray Wyatt do to the ref? He's the king of the... Listen, that scared me again. And now the referee wants to slide your bald head back into the ring. Eddie Guerrero, this is your chance. This is your chance, Eddie. Just pin. You got one job. You got one job. Hooks the leg. One. Boy. My boy. Bray Wyatt couldn't get the job done. Eddie Guerrero still has a chance though, and Baron Corbin seems more fired up than ever. Bray Wyatt needs to come back here and get a job done. Now, if you didn't watch season 1, you won't know the relationship that Baron Corbin and Bray Wyatt have together. Now, the last time we saw Bray Wyatt, they were not on good terms, and I guess they still ain't on good terms. But Eddie Guerrero was given a lifeline right there because he was not looking good in this match. And right now, he is in control of Baron Corbin. His chances of getting a championship... Never mind. I don't know. Oh, he's still alive. I don't know why. Sometimes on this game, when you lift the superstar up, they just don't look groggy. Like, generally a superstar like that, like his head, he's holding his head, he's a little shaken. Sometimes you lift them up and they're good. Off the... Oh, my boy's whole face slid off the top rope. Listen, Bray Wyatt's interference might not have had an instant impact, but long term, I think it's playing with Baron Corbin's mind as Eddie Guerrero hooks the leg. And Baron Corbin is able to kick out. Like I say, it's not instantly stopped him from winning this match or instantly thrown it away, but the fact that it's letting Eddie Guerrero get some momentum is never a good thing. Here goes Eddie up on the middle rope. Baron Corbin's getting to his feet, but doesn't really look like he knows where he is. And he's taken down by Eddie Guerrero with that flying Hurricane Runner. And Eddie Guerrero working on the arm of Baron Corbin. You see how momentum shifts? Eddie Guerrero's in full control now. Full control. Things change. They change. That's the way it is. Eddie Guerrero getting Baron Corbin up on his shoulders right now. Damn, we still ain't seen a goddamn finisher or signature there. What's happening? I might have to start putting these matches on false momentum. I feel like they changed the momentum growth in this game to make it take longer. Referee starting to count. 3! Oh my god, Eddie Guerrero has pinned Corbin. Off of that. Off of that. I also feel like they've changed the... Y'all see the way Bray Wyatt just disappeared? Bray Wyatt is not human. I swear to God, this man is he's a myth. But I was saying I feel like they've changed like something so that, because I've seen people getting pinned off of silly moves a lot more often now. But Eddie Guerrero gets a victory over Baron Corbin. I mean, I say it's a silly move, but look at what he just done to you. And on top of that, Baron Corbin just ate a sister Abigail just a few minutes back. I feel like his mind was off the match there. I don't know. Bray Wyatt interferes in the main event, and Eddie Guerrero gets himself a chance to fight for the WWE Championship. We're going to give him a #1 contendership match next week. And if he can win that, he's going to face AJ Styles at the next pay-per-view. Baron Corbin's championship shot is gone. He could blame that on Bray Wyatt's interference, and I'ma have words as well because that shook my heart. It did. I'm gonna have to listen, you know what? I don't want any hexes or voodoo put on me, so I'm gonna just let Bray Wyatt do what he's doing. But that is it for Smackdown Live this week, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you join us next week as well. Like I said, check out NXT. They got Progress Wrestling coming up on Friday night. The night before that, Impact Wrestling. Peace.